Oh man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How are so many doubles? 3. 1, 2, 3. I can only say here. Come on, no, please.
Give me a 6.
No!
Oh, got him a 6. Tyler's a garbage can. Oh, then I got a 1. Brings him back out. What's going on? How's it going? It's nap time. Like literally, I just laid them little boogers down. It's nap time. They better be napping because Daddy got to get some stuff done. So, I don't know why I even grabbed my sunglasses because Lord knows the sun ain't coming out today. Well, hopefully you've been riding along. We're working on another coop. It looks like crap right now because it's all the same color, but eventually she'll get painted. I just gotta finish some things up. Last video we covered the whole dadgum thing. You know, we had her semi framed out before. And then we covered it all, made the door, boxes, threw the windows in, trimmed it out a little bit here and there. I mean, look at her. Oh, just look at her. Ain't she beautiful? Not really, I get it. I don't like that color either. But she will eventually be, oh, fat hand in the way. She will eventually be the blue and tan, just like over there on the other coop and on this shed. Look, put a little, oh, throw a knee into it. There we go. Them chickens ain't getting out of there, okay? And you just look, walk on in. Not too shabby. Look, chicken get a little hot, want a little air. I just blow a window out, you know what I'm saying? Obviously that ain't happening, okay? Look, I'm gonna have some hooks on there. That way on the outside we can raise them up. And during the summer and everything, I can raise them up and let them hang open. They'll have wire. They can't get out, you know. But there's our boxes down there. Right now it's holding a couple tools. So, you know. 6x8 in here, 8x14 run. Like we said before, it's for the little chickens. So right then, like the bantams, silkies, stuff like that. So, even got a little chick door down there. What we're doing in this video, I am about to, all right, so look, I'm about to have to make a run to the store. Big shocker, right? You can't, any do-it-yourselfer can't do anything without making about 15 trips to Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, wherever your stuff takes you, okay? Whatever you choose. Okay, they can get off there. There we go, that's better. All right, so as you can see, if you paid attention to the last coop build, I ended up paneling the walls. I'm paneling these too. But last time I used some old junky crap that we had laying around just to use it. Glad I did, but at the same time it took gallons and gallons of paint to cover that crap. Still don't look the best, but calm down, wind. But we're gonna be getting some of the white beadboard 4x8 sheets. It's already white. I'm gonna nail her up, let her go. Okay, just let it go. She'll a little expensive right out the gate. I need about 6 sheets. I guess I could do 8 sheets and go ahead and cover that wall too, but I wasn't planning on it. But yeah, we could do 6 sheets and it'd cover these 3 walls. I might as well do 8 and do that wall too, I guess. But it's already white. I won't have to spend over $100 just in primer and paint to prime and paint the inside because that crap over yonder was soaking her up. So we'll just throw this stuff up and be done with it. Also, what I'm about to do first, before we worry about that, because I need to figure out how much wood, I don't know. I need to figure out how much wood I'm gonna have left after I build my little door. We're gonna, well, She ain't that little. But we're gonna build us a door right here. And then after building that, I might go ahead and throw my 2x6s along the inside of the front here. I'm not sure. I might do them along there too, just so the sand don't. Whatever. But I can't do it along the back because we're doing wire back there. It'll have to be on the inside back there, and I'm going to use these to cover up the wire at the bottom. Your boys are rambling, okay? We're going to build this daggum door, see how much wood we got. That way I know if I have enough to build a poop shelf after we get the interior lined out. All right, sum it up. And that was 5 minutes, summed up in like 30 seconds there. My bad. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm nap time. Apparently I get on tangents every now and then. My bad. Here we go. Well, here's what my door's looking like. I just got it screwed together and realized, you know, I didn't show you nothing. You know, if I was a smarter man, I'd probably realize at some point that I kind of suck at this YouTube thing, because I hardly ever, I mean, it's hard to film everything. One-man crew, baby, it's hard to do it all. But, you know, I give you updates. And seems like when I do try to show stuff that, well, you know, I have to throw it on time-lapse, speed it up a cajillion times, because it takes 4 hours. And then it's going so fast, you can't see hard the crap. Then nobody watches it anyway, so, you know. So y'all hang on, I'll give you updates. How about that? Next update, I'm about to put this door in there. Hopefully it fits. Would you look at that? She actually fits in there. Got a little small gap. I'm gonna throw the hinges on and get me something real thin to set under the bottom of it down there. That way it's up off of it. That way I know she'll be all right to swing. But I don't know. This side and stuff might be a little too thick for that. I don't know. What kind of gap do we got? Oh dang. Ain't I? I don't know. We stick a piece of that under there. Maybe we'll survive. Oh, look at there, just like that. There's some hinges on her. Maybe you can see it's a little dark up in there, really. You know, we got your little latch here. Yeah. Big, good-sized door. They're good for pulling in the little wagon and sand and all that mess on it. Because we'll be covering that with sand if you ain't been paying attention. All right, now. I need to see what I got. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 by 4 by 8s. There's some parcels right here. I got this mess. Flip shelf will do. Right along here, back this out a little bit. Right along here. Where's the tape measure? I think the other one was like 3 foot or something like that. I'm trying to compare it to the window height there. I might do about 2.5 feet for the poop shelf, and then the roosting bar. Well, let's see how many times. All right, the window sill, the top of the window sill is 38 inches. So, top of the poop shelf needs to be 32 inches. And then the roosting bar above the poop shelf, we'll get a couple brackets. We'll just mount it to the window sill, and then bring it across and have us another one over there to mount it to above the poop shelf. Apparently I like the same poop shelf. I've done it 100 daggum times. So I need a couple 4x4s, long ways, 2 small ones on the ends. Need some kind of leg, at least a couple front legs after I tie the back part to the back here. But we got enough junk laying around for that. All right, so this is the paint that I used. I got mixed up. I don't know, they might be about half a gallon, if a little bit less in there. This has got a pretty good bit in it. We will definitely be able to do all of our trim in this. But I am going to have to get a gallon of that, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and do that while I'm gone. And you know, hopefully let this be the last trip to Home Depot for the coop. That would be lovely. Hopefully we can get everything we need in this trip, everything else that we need in this trip. And then after that, it's just finishing, painting, lining the inside, building the poop shelf, putting a couple latches on here and there, a couple handles on, throwing wire up. And then after that, it'll just be going and getting a load of sand. So I guess I'm about to put these tools up just in case it rains while I'm gone. And hopefully make our last trip to Home Depot. Fingers crossed on that. All right, I'm back. I got 8 panels. Went ahead and grabbed a few more 2x4s, mostly because I got this big lip on my trailer. And you know, I can use 2x4s for a lot of stuff. So ain't nothing wrong with having a little wood laying around, all right? And throw a strap across that big old lip there. She wasn't gonna touch that. So we made it back. It didn't move. We good. Luckily I also brought some little chunks with me of 2x4 because I didn't buy enough 2x4s to hold all that, to have it stacked up high enough to hold all it down. So luckily I did throw some partials in there. So I grabbed another gallon of paint and you know, a couple paint brushes, rollers, whatever. Grab some washers, a little bit more of the shorter screws, because instead of hammering in all them staples, I don't feel like hitting my daggum hands and fingers with the hammer 1,200 times. I use a little screw and washer to hold the wire on. So I went ahead and threw a handle on the run door. I'm not throwing it on this door just yet because I'd like to go ahead and paint it before I throw the handle on it. I'm not painting the run, so sorry it just got dark up in here, all right? But I need to take all this junk out of here. First, I need to put some wire over the windows over there. All right, unfortunately, I had to use 2 pieces of it. So obviously right here is where it overlaps. I will end up taking 3 or 4 zip ties down through here just to tie it together to make sure it's not got a gap or anything. So it'll be fine, don't worry. But it's covering the window. I trimmed it out. That way it's not like overhanging too bad. Then up here, I went ahead and brought it to these rafters. That way that gap is covered also, so I don't have to worry about that. Now it is time. I gotta go get my brad nailer to start taking some measurements and seeing if we can put some paneling up. All right, y'all, here's your little progress report. I started with this and threw another full sheet up there. Just had to trim it a little bit. Went ahead and did that wall right there. I'm about to cut this piece. She's looking pretty good, but not near as good as this. All you gotta do is look for the blessings. The Lord's always throwing them out there. All right, y'all. I may put a little piece over that tomorrow, but it's done got so daggum dark I can't even see my lines. So she's pretty much boxed in. Tomorrow I'll also use my router and cut out my hole there for the run door. The biggest flaw that I have is I got that gap, that little gap right there. Because my piece ended up getting a little, well, I was gonna say my piece ended up getting a little cattywampus. But honestly, I probably built this thing a little jacked up. There ain't no telling. But there's a little gap right there. I might just throw a little piece over it or something, so the heck with it. Good morning. Happy Halloween. Let's see what we can get done. So, plan of attack for the day. Well, I guess first I gotta get this junk out of here. And then we need to cut our hole for the chicken. For the chickens to go out to the run. And then we start building our poop shelf. Hopefully by the time we're done with that, the sun is up a little bit more. maybe the dew goes away a little bit there. And, well, fog goes away a little bit there. She'll a little froggy. And then we can start painting or whatever after that. But first and foremost, got to get this stuff out of here, cut that hole, start building a poop shelf. All right, we got our hole cut out with the router. Now to figure out exactly how high we want this dadgum shelf to be. Like I said, they're short, so I hate to make it too high for them. I need to put one of them little boards there to keep this door from going back so far. What the crap are y'all doing to get all this sand out here? Huh? What y'all doing? Back on up. Back on up. Golly, it's nasty up in here. Time for a deep cleaning. What am I looking at? I did 24 and a half. Not sure if that's actually. You got any eggs? Got the faking. That one or two ain't fake though. Only one so far. We got 2 fake eggs in there. Funny thing is, we put them fake ones in there. I'm gonna just put 2, just to kind of show them where to go and everything. And well, that's pretty much the only ones they use most of the time. It seems like. It's crazy. It's like they want to lay next to them eggs instead of just jumping in a different box. But whatever. That one was 24 and a half to its outer rim there. So let's see. All right, so here's what we got so far. Ran it was like 7 foot 6 and a half. Screwed it to all the beams down through there, so she's extra sturdy. Come out. These are what are they? 17, I believe it was 17 for the side runners. Screwed into studs. Got them nice and level. Gonna come back with another 7 foot 6 and a half around the front here to tie it all together. I didn't do 24 and a half like the other one. I brought this out 20 inches. These are smaller birds. I'm still gonna be able to run two bars down through there. So I think what I'm gonna do is use some of that leftover siding and layer the top of this. All right, and there she is lined up. I just cut us some of our wrap. About to staple her down, and then we can put a border around it. And then build us some type of little chicken ladder. All right, look, y'all, you just remember she ain't perfect. But it's a chicken coop, okay? So here's what we got so far. I guess I'm about ready to start painting this thing. Obviously, the door. Walk on in, I just swept, even though, you know, there's still some stuff. Chicken boxes, or nesting boxes. I even cleaned my junk out of them. Got dust everywhere. There's my little ladder, I just made them. There's our poop shelf and our nesting bars. Or, roosting bars. Now, I did originally plan on having them bars up a little higher. But it's not like this is going to be really 3.5 inches deep of sand. Probably like 2.5 or so. But I mean, we're not going to fill it up to the brim there. So 2.5 inches of sand up in there. Plus they got short legs, so they can hop up there. When they get up there, it's not a huge jump for them to get up there on the roosting bars, okay? That's it, okay? That's it. There you go. And now, I was going to do that, but I'm not too worried about it. I might do it later. I don't know. I may or may not. I guess now it's time to, well, for one, take his daggum hoodie off because the sun's coming out, burning me up. And then, I guess my wife might want to see this before I start, you know, in case she makes me change anything. But, and then it's ready to start painting. All right, y'all. Well, the wife came out and she approves, so I guess that means I'm good to go. Time to start painting. Now, I absolutely hate painting, okay? So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw my earbuds in, probably listen to a crime podcast or something, I don't know. I mean, whatever. But I'm gonna give you a little look and then I'll give you an update here in a little bit, okay? Because you ain't trying to sit around and watch me paint for a while. There's what she's looking like. And I'll hit y'all up here in a little bit and give you an update. All right, just got 2 coats of blue on her. She's looking a whole lot better. As you can see, I have blue all over my trim, but it'll be okay because we have not painted the trim yet. But it's going to have to wait because I just called the concrete place and they're not open tomorrow. So while the second coat dries, I'm just going to go ahead and go get the sand. And when I get back, we'll paint this trim and start putting some wire up. All right, went and got her load of sand. As you can see, there is no covering. I started out one, but it was an old tarp, and apparently the wind got to it. I had to pull over and rip her out. Also, as you can see, apparently this ground back here was a little too soft to be backing up 4 ton of sand. But finally got her back here. I was gonna bring her closer, but you know, she didn't want to go no further. And the little 2-wheel drive, I mean, look at these ruts here. My big butt shadow was out of the way. You can see it better. But we got so far, it dug up back there, then the truck started spinning. So, oh well, I guess. Golly, some big old ruts. Wife might whoop me. But sounds like Daddy's over there building something too. Make you wonder where I get it from? Probably not. But we did our 2 coats of blue. I'm gonna try to go over this trim right quick, and then I gotta go in and get ready and get my Fred Flintstone costume on and take these kids to a trunk or treat harvest festival. So let's try to do some trim right quick, I guess. All right, y'all, well, I'm pushing for time, but I just got done painting. I went ahead and painted these roosting bars. That way they'll be a little bit easier to clean off. But here's what she's looking like. I guess I can shut the door off. Look at her. Blends in good, don't she? Don't worry about the mess. I was just sticking my stuff in here for tonight. All that's done. Once the bars are dry, I'll lay them up in there. Looking pretty good. Oh, Conway won't hush. But tomorrow, because we gotta go do some trick-or-treating tonight. But tomorrow, I will come out, start putting my wire up, put my latch on my nesting box, my handle on my door over there, And then we'll put our wire up. Start throwing some sand in here. Conway, hush, my goodness. Throw some sand in here. I do have a few extra 2x4s. I might go around about halfway here and tie the wire to it. That way it's not too floppy. Then I'll, oh yeah, I was gonna put these boards along the inside in there. That way I got a bigger lip to hold more sand. And then the others around the outside. There's a little bit to do. The worst part will be the sand. So I'll show y'all tomorrow. Tonight, we gotta go do some trick-or-treating. Well, y'all, it's another day, and well, she been working me hard, okay. But as you can see, just got done taking down our temporary wall in the bigger coop of the bigger birds. That can only mean one thing, right? Just let them back out. They're look like they're happy to have all of the room back. Well, since they're out in the bigger coop now, like I said, that only means one thing. I guess we can see the little ones. She's finished up, trimmed out, and everything. I made them a little cave. They're not exactly sure how to feel about the situation, I don't think. Got their sand in. I finished up the wire, or I did all of the wire actually, and our boards where the wire meets all today, and the sand today. What you doing? Look at him, ain't he pretty? What you doing, girl? But they seem to be liking the new room. Got their little swing, got their tire. I told my wife I built them a little cave, and this is like the stone rolled away. You know what I'm talking about. Got their door up. But she's looking pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Got the little solar panel for their door. Lights and everything for their boxes. Nice and easy. Lemon squeezy. Make sure they wasn't coming in here. Sand in here is the inside of the boxes. There's a little ladder. Poop shelf. I painted their boards. That would be a little bit easier to clean. Turned out pretty good. Matches pretty well. Turned out real good. Well, y'all, that's the end of the final video. Okay. Got them filled, got it filled up. Chickens is in. The big chickens is back to doing big chicken things. They got their whole run now to themselves, and they're happy about it. But Feisty and Molly, they're a little sad that their buddies left. I mean, they're just a few feet away. That's it. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. If you are subscribed already, make sure you hit that like button, send me a comment. I need to be hearing from you. Y'all have a good one. It's back to vehicles for a little while now. Probably until we start extending the shop out. So that'll be a little bit. Might have to wait till it warms up again. See y'all.